Salutations, viewers, and welcome to AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Tonight, we bring you a girls basketball regional first round playoff game. The 5-15 Sioux City West Wolverines taking on your 8-10 Ames Little Cyclones. A quick look at the bracket. The winner of tonight's contest will play against Ankeny this Saturday, and the winner of that game will play either Waukee or Des Moines East next Tuesday for a spot in the Class 5A state tournament. And we are glad to have you with us, folks. Carter White alongside Ryan Eggert, live from Ames High Gymnasium. So here we go, partner. Little Cyclones have unfortunately dropped 4 of their last 5 games, and as if matters couldn't get worse, star senior Ashley Ames is out for at least tonight, and maybe for the rest of the foreseeable season with a concussion. Lots of things against Ames in this game, so hopefully they can fight through the adversity against them to move on to play against Ankeny this Saturday.
Yeah, they're going to have to fight hard tonight. They're battered and bruised. Even though they look like the better team on paper, this game I think will be close because, you know, Ames is not going to be that second contributing factor alongside Waite. So Ames is going to need to find a way to make up on not only the scoring side, but on the defensive rebounding side as well without Ashley. And as we mentioned before, they're going to need to support Caroline with all in the scoring department because she can't do it all. So it's going to be a full team effort for them to win tonight.
Sioux City West doesn't have a preferable record, yet pretty much the same setup as Ames statistically, given the loss of Ames. As Waite scores 21.9 points per game for Ames, and juniors Lily Junk and Gabby Wagner both average 11 points a game for the Wolverines. Given these facts, tonight's game, in my opinion, will simply come down to who's the better team, and I don't think either side has an indefinite win ahead of them tonight.
Yeah, it really is an even matchup tonight. Whoever can start well is going to have that challenge of managing the lead, and if they're able to do that, as we've seen with Ames, whenever they tend to get a good start, they tend to hold it. Whenever they get behind, they sometimes aren't able to catch up. So it's going to be all about consistency tonight, you know, being able to answer back from the other team's scoring and shutting down the other team as well. So, you know, 50-50 chance, win or go home. This is all on the line tonight.
Win or go home. That's the pressure that's on tonight, folks. Tip-off and starters coming up right after this break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network, on YouTube, the postseason. Welcome back into it, folks. We are ready for the playoffs, but first let's meet your starters. First, for the visiting Sioux City West Wolverines, head coached by Betsy Boatger. A 5'3" guard, number 0, junior, number 0, Kyla Cortez. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 11, Lily Junkie. A 5'6" junior guard, number 13, Gabby Wagner. A junior guard, 5'9", number 20, Jordy Rising. And a 5'9" junior forward, number 22, Lily Booman. Now for your Ames Little Cyclones, whose head coach we're going to find out soon. We're going to find out soon who's actually the head coach for tonight. But now let's get into your starters. At sophomore, at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 0, Ireland Butts. At guard, a 5'3" senior, number 4, Caroline Waite. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 12, Leah Tejans. At guard/forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 33, Julia Graw. And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 40, Kennedy White. All right, here we go. It's time for the playoffs. Win or go home. Ames with 4 seniors on their roster. Sioux City West with no seniors on their roster. So a lot more heartbreak in store for Ames if they don't come out on top tonight. Tip-off is between White and Rising. Up in the air, the ball goes. And into the game we go. Sioux City West wins the tip. Corner 3 is no good from Rising. Rebound is taken and put back up and in by Booman. And Sioux City West starts out on top. Waite shifts around the key, passes out to Graw. She'll shift around the key as well. Finds Tejans at the top of the key. Quick dish off to Graw. Finds White, top of the key. Trying to shake off Booman, and a foul is called. And that's going to be on Booman on the tough defense that she had on White. Wade on the inbound, finds Buss in the corner, out to Graw at the top of the key. Now inside in the paint to White. Graw now a left wing 3, no good. Rebound's going to be taken by Wagner, and Sioux City West takes the ball the other way. Here's a corner shot, no good. That would have been just 2 points for Cortez. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow is going to give it to the Little Cyclones. Now a chance for Ames to get back into the scoring. Ames fans showing up a little late to the game. We're not just now seeing more results out of the student section and the crowd from above. Wade inside with the jumper, and it's a 2-2 game. 6:45 to go in the first. Now at the right wing, Wagner was heavily guarded, so she has to find Junkie instead. Now in the corner, it is Rising. Shifting around the arch, finds Wagner again. Well outside the arch, defended by Buss. Finally dishes it off to Booman. Top of the key 3 is good from Junkie. And the lead is back in the hands of the Wolverines. 5-2. That's Junkie, who we talked about is going to be dangerous, and Ames might need to start guarding as Waite lays in it. So far, both of the main contributors from both teams are putting the points on the board.
Yes. Caroline, of course, being the main contributor for Ames. She's got all the points so far for Ames. She's going to need some support tonight. Hopefully she'll get it.
Inside, and unable to lay it in is Booman. Tejans gets the rebound, and Waite takes it the other way into the front court. 5:35 to go in the first. There's Waite, who almost decided to take a 3. Buss will take it instead, and no good. And is Waite going to get the rebound? No, she's not. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Wolverines.
Somebody's injured. That is Cortez, I believe.
That is Cortez,
Hobbling
and
off.
going in for her is Fletcher. Something bad happened to her leg. She was limping off.
Yeah.
Ball was almost lost there. Fletcher managed to get it back, and now it's Wagner with the ball. Now at the top of the key. Inside, it is Booman who can't lay it in. Bus gets the rebound for Ames. 5:02 to go in the first. So, excellent screen from Kennedy White. Bus decided not to take advantage of it. White drives inside, puts it up, but not able to lay it in. Count it, or don't count it, rather, and you got the foul. That's the second foul on Booman. White's first one from the line is good. Kennedy White, who of course shoots 73.7% from the line. Most definitely her hot spot. Second one's no good. But Wade is going to try and get the rebound underneath. And it's a jump ball again, which keeps the ball in the hands of the little Cyclones. Referee's trying to communicate as to what's happening.
The possession arrow is to Ames.
Yes.
Yep, they got it.
That's
now,
what
I
they were
think.
confused about. I see. Wait on the inbound. 4:48 to go in the first. Inside to Tegens, who can't get it, but she gains it back. And Bus has it now at the top of the key. Drives inside, and she can't lay it in. White the rebound, turns around, puts it up. No, but the foul. I love the aggressiveness we're seeing from White. It's going to take a lot of that to take down Sioux City West tonight.
Yeah, definitely more aggressive than we've seen her in recent games. Probably because she's maybe had a little more ball possession recently. You know, not having Ames and Wade just going back between each other is definitely going to give more ball time to people who don't get as much.
Mike Orr is the coach tonight, by the way, the head coach for the little Cyclones, and the second one is good. And Ames has a 2-point lead over the Sioux City West Wolverines, 4:36 to go in the first. And the ball is stolen by Waite. She drives, puts it up, and she's got it. 9-5, and Caroline Waite, wow, what a steal. But now inside, trying to strike back is Frazier, and she can't lay it in. And Wade has it now for the little Cyclones. Gets it to Bus inside to Moon at the baseline. And they'll call it travel. Moon, unfortunately, has been known for her traveling and her double dribbling.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Oh. Wagner, with 4:08 to go in the first, has the ball for Sioux City West. Was going to drive inside, instead dishes it out to Fletcher for three, and it's a 1-point game, 3:57 to go in the first, rather, and counting. Oh, and the ball was almost lost by Moon. That would have been quite unfortunate for Ames.
Indeed.
Turnovers has been something that's been killing Ames this entire season, and there's another example right there.
Yeah. I think she expected Waite to make the run in, but Waite peeled back out for a potential three-point look.
Gra back into the Ames lineup, as well as freshman number 22, Haley Precaution. 3:34 to go in the first. Here's Junkie. Defended well by White, but she gets it to Wagner in the corner. Now wow, what a reverse layup to get the lead back for the Wolverines, and it's a 10-9 game. 3:18 to go in the first. Wade on the drive, and she's got it as it bounces around, and Ames is right back in the lead. Now if you're Sioux City West, both teams really are keeping up with each other's pace quite well.
Yeah. Quite the back and forth game that we wanted.
Almost could have called a travel right there as a three-pointer is taken by Rising and no good. Moon with the ball. Finds White at the top of the key. Now finds Graw at the left wing. Sets up a screen for Graw, and she takes the top of the key three, and it's no good. Rebound's taken by Rising and dished off to Junkie, and Sioux City West takes it the other way. Now on the drive, it is Fletcher who can't lay it in, and the ball goes back to the Little Cyclones off the rebound from Graw. Now a top of the key three from Waite, no good. Rebound taken by Junkie. Here's Wagner, top of the key. Quick dish backwards to Junkie. Back to Wagner at the left wing. 2:04 to go in the first. Junkie, no look pass to Fletcher, but Fletcher travels and the ball's going to the Little Cyclones.
Oh, this game has been pretty close. I don't think any team has had a lead greater than 4 points.
Absolutely. We're not even done with the first quarter yet. 1:53 to go in the first. And we're already seeing the close game that we hoped for. Here's Moon. Finds Graw inside the Tesians from the baseline. Now it's back out to Graw. Tries to get it, and you're going to have a backcourt violation more than likely, but they're not going to call it.
No, there was a deflection on the pass, I believe, so that's why they didn't call it.
Precaution with the top of the key. Three, and she's got it. Haley Precaution with I believe, yes, only her second made shot of the year. The first one was a field goal. Haley Precaution with her second bucket of the year, and it's a three-pointer. It's so special to see moments like that from people who usually don't get shining moments.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, it's always a good, nice surprise to see them making big shots like that. And that one definitely swung the momentum for the time being into Ames's way, should we say.
All right. So it's a minute 14 to go in the first. It's a 14-10 lead for the Little Cyclones, especially off that three-pointer from Precaution to extend the lead from 11 to 14. To extend their points from 11 to 14, rather.
It would be nice if they had a 14-point lead, but that's not the case right now.
Not able to see who's on the inbound. I just know it went to Wagner.
I think it was Junkie, however you say her name.
Wagner will also take it into the front court. She's got it at the baseline. Defended well by Precaution, and now that's going to be a foul. Precaution with the good defense just unfortunately brought her arm down to try and block the shot at the wrong time.
Yeah. Ames's defense right there on the baseline was opened up, and so that was what allowed her.
First one is good for Wagner.
Yeah.
And Kaya Davis checks in for Sioux City West. Second one is no good. That is Wagner, who shoots 72.1% from the line. Foul is called. Ball goes to the Little Cyclones. Or did it go out of bounds, rather?
It went out of bounds off of a Sioux City West player. Hey.
I wasn't able to see. I was looking at the stats. White brings it into the front court. Now stops at the arch. Finds Graw at the top of the key. 52 seconds to go in the first. Back out to Graw. Man-to-man defense from Sioux City West. Here's White at the left wing. Tesian sets up a screen. White puts up a three, and she's got it. Great screen right there by Tesians for the three-pointer.
Yep,
White.
just gave
White.
Yep, gave that just that little bit of space she needed, and she capitalized on it.
Oh, and a three-pointer is no good from, I believe that is either Wagner or Rising. I wasn't able to see who took that three-pointer. And White's going to check back into the Little Cyclone lineup with 24.8 seconds to go in the first and a 6-point lead for the Little Cyclones. They've got a chance to increase that.
You reckon they're going to hold for last shot here? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
They could. It's just 15 seconds to go in the first. Inside, and the ball goes to Sioux City West.
Well, that didn't work like we thought it would, but oh well.
Here's Fletcher. Now a pass to Wagner, who brings it into the front court with 7 seconds to go in the first. Wagner. Oh, and the ball was tipped away, and now Waite tipped it away from Wagner, and there was a chance to put it back up. Now just 0.1 seconds to go in the first.
The student section was chanting 3, 2, 1 when there were still 6 seconds left on the clock.
That is a That is a common technique for the student sections to, as per usual, try and mess up. And Wagner didn't even get that shot off in time. So 17-11, Little Cyclones have dominated this game so far, but Sioux City West is not too far behind. And with that being said, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube, the postseason. Welcome back into it, folks. We're just about to enter the second quarter. 17-11 is the score. Ames is on top of Sioux City West, and the ball goes back out of bounds, deflected by Waite. As the inbound was attempted for Sioux City West. Wagner finally gets it off the inbound from, I believe, Fletcher. And the second quarter has begun. Now it's the top of the key. It's Junkie. I think we got a lane violation.
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
.7:45 to go in the second. Waite brings it into the front court. Excellent screen by White. Waite keeps it outside the arch instead. Quick pass to Tejans, back to Waite. Now in the corner finds Graw at the left wing. At the top of the key now, here's White. Now she'll drive inside, puts it up, no good, but the foul. White with a few opportunities to maybe have a chance at an and one, but unfortunately, she was unable to make it. The good news is that she's actually getting fouled, so that she has a chance to go to the line and shoot. First one's good.
Yeah, she's been shooting well from the line so far. Of course, I don't want that to come back to haunt her.
White's second one from the line is good, and it's a 19-11 game with 7:16 to go in the second. Wagner near the center circle. Trying to find somebody open. She's defended well by Buss. Fletcher got off a three. She wasn't able to make it. Tejans the rebound for the Little Cyclones, and now it's Graw to Buss in the corner. 6:52 to go in the second. Graw at the left wing almost took a three, decided to dish it to Waite at the top of the key instead. She shifts around the arch. Now a drive inside, back out to Buss. Oh, and the Buss has the ball stolen from her by Wagner. What an effort to steal the ball away from Buss. Now Junkie with a left wing three. Got it! Right wing three, rather, but nevertheless, it's a 5-point game. Junkie with just what Sioux City West needed to stay in this game.
Yeah, that was good turnover, or not good turnover, good transition play there by Sioux City West.
And Wade unable to lay it in. She misses from the top of the rim, and now Wagner taking it the other way for the Wolverines. Into the corner, it's Fletcher. Drives back out to, wasn't able to see that. They got a travel call. The ball goes the other way. Junkie traveled, and the ball will be going to the Little Cyclones as a result. Bree Binabos, number 14, a freshman, in for the Wolverines. 5:56 to go in the second. Graw, and a foul's called, an offensive foul.
Oh.
That gives the ball right back to Sioux City West.
Rats.
They're going to call that one on White.
You reckon that was probably a moving screen?
Could be. Here's Fletcher to Junkie near the center circle. Clock moves down to 5:36 to go in the second. Junkie in the corner. Fletcher with a three. No. Waite gets the easy rebound, and Ames takes it the other way. Just under 5.5 to play in the second. Now a corner three from Waite. Oh, it bounced around and went in. Bounced around and went in, and it's just so magical how Caroline Waite can all of a sudden, in transition, put up a three and make it.
Yeah. That was a very nice shot. That puts the lead back to 8.
Ball is stolen back by White. And Wagner's trying to get it. Jump ball is going to be called, or a foul. Yes.
They called a jump ball.
They're calling a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Little Cyclones.
Uh,
4:56 to go in the second.
And we've got the possession arrow debate again. Love to see that.
Waite was double teamed near the center circle right there. Got it off to Moon. Moon inside, pass to Statesian. She puts it up and no good. Moon trying to get the rebound. Instead, it's going to be Buss, and the ball goes out of bounds. They give it to...
There's a foul called, I believe.
Oh, a foul. Oh, they're going to call Wagner for the foul. That's her first. Kyla Cortez into the Sioux City West lineup. Foul was on Wagner. Inbound from Waite, and she took that three-pointer, no good. Got her own rebound. Now to Moon at the right wing, inside baseline. White doesn't put it up. Moon inside to White. The ball was deflected away by Cortez. They're going to say it was last touched by Sioux City West. Didn't know how I was going to be able to believe that it was last touched by Ames, if that was going to be the call. Haley Precaution checks back in for the Little Cyclones. Wait with the inbound. Now inside.
Offensive foul, I believe, is called on White.
Yeah, I saw what happened there. It's really hard to get away with that.
Oh, jeez. I was motioning a push-off, and I hit the camera. I guess I did give a push-off. Not what I intended to do.
Junkie with an inbound pass to Wagner to get it to the Wolverines. 4:10 to go in the second. Wagner brings it into the front court, continues on the drive.
She carried. Got a carry there, so it's going to be Ames' ball.
Killer mistake for Wagner, who had an open lane.
Yeah, she did.
So Wade will bring it into the front court. Now another corner three. Yep, you bet. You bet, and it's 11-point lead. 17-point performance from Wade so far. We're not even done with the first half.
We got a foul on Ames there.
I believe they're getting Wade for that.
You think so?
Now I
You
know
would be
so.
right.
Just scored a three-pointer, and in return, now she has a foul.
Only her first. She'll be fine.
Wagner at the top of the key for Sioux City West. Drives inside, dishes out to Junkie, who almost lost the ball. Managed to maintain it. Now here's Rising inside. Can't lay it in from inside the paint, and the ball is regained by Wagner. Trying to shake off Moon. Wagner, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Moon.
I wouldn't have called a foul at all, quite frankly. She just kind of stumbled over herself. But, you know, I'm not the one who's making those calls, so I can't do anything about it.
I didn't see Moon's feet off the ground in the first place. Wagner with the ball, moves near the half-court line, now drives inside, dishes out to Junkie for three, yes! And a timeout is called. Sioux City West trying to keep themselves in this game. They had the clutch three from Junkie, so that definitely helps their case. Just begs the question, is Sioux City West going to get back into this game, or is Ames going to hold on to their lead?
Oh, there's a lot of game left to be played, and I know a lot left to be figured out. If Ames can maintain their lead at about, you know, maybe 8 or 9 points, maybe a little more would be nice, into halftime, and keep that margin through the third quarter, they should be okay to the end, because usually they haven't performed. Well, I shouldn't say haven't performed. They tend not to score a ton of points in the second half, especially in that fourth quarter or third quarter, coming right out of the break. So they're going to need as much of an advantage as they can get to make sure that they don't put themselves in a big hole for the end of the game.
Hopefully they don't get into said big hole.
I would hope not.
Hopefully this doesn't end up like the Cedar Rapids-Kennedy game, where Ames had a fantastic start in the first half, but then the third quarter came along, and Cedar Rapids-Kennedy just didn't seem like they could be stopped.
Yeah, I think it was like a 13-point lead or something at half, and they were unable to maintain that.
Wagner is double-teamed, but still manages to find Junkie, who dishes inside, and a lay-in from Cortez. And just like that, the lead is only 6 after it was just 11 a few seconds ago.
Foul.
Foul is going to be called. Tejans was aggressively defended. They're going to get Wagner for that. Bus checks into the Little Cyclones lineup, as well as Kaya Davis for the Sioux City West Wolverines. Ames needs to try and extend the lead right here. Can Bus do that? No. But Tejans the rebound, puts it back up and in. So we have an 8-point game now. Fletcher trying to do the spin move to shake off Graw. Instead, dishes it to Junkie at the left wing. 1:55 to go in the second. Junkie near the center circle.
Ooh.
Oh!
Moving screen, I think.
Perhaps so, because it definitely was not on Junkie. Yep, they're going to call it on someone else, rather.
That one should send Ames to the line now for a 1-on-1, right?
It should, because it is the bonus.
Maybe if it's not an offensive foul, that was the 7th foul for the team. I don't know.
Perhaps so. That's the second foul on Rising for Sioux City West. And a travel is called on Gra. Just when Ames had a golden opportunity to go ahead and extend the lead, unfortunately, turnovers continue to plague them.
Man, those turnovers never go away. Ugh.
Junkie brings it into the front court. To Fletcher, back out to Junkie. Right wing three is going to bounce around and be no good. Gra redeems herself by getting the rebound. 1:22 to go in the second. Here's Gra at the right wing. Inside to Waite, who actually takes it back out. Who was double teamed for a second. And Busso just barely keeps it in. That was a dangerous play. Buss almost lost the ball and got it right back. Now she's in the corner. Shifts around the arch to Gra. Top of the key three is no good. Ball goes out of bounds, but no, it's going to be saved by Tejans. Now Buss puts it up, no good, but the foul.
How about that? How about that sequence of events, keeping the ball alive? First with Buss saving a potential over and back, and then Tejans saving from losing the ball on the end line.
Buss's first one from the line is going to bounce around, and it's good. Buss, who shoots 38.1% from the line. 52 seconds to go in the second quarter. Buss with a chance to make it a double-digit lead. And it's no good, but Tejans is going to put it back up and in. Tejans is right there to have her back. And like a good neighbor, Tejans is there as a foul is called.
Tejans is on your side.
See who we got here. Buss is on the foul that time. Inbound to Junkie. 38 seconds to go in the second. To Davis, back to Junkie. Here's Cortez. Now back out to Frazier at the right wing to Junkie. Shifting around the key, drives the lane, passes it back out to Davis, who's got it. 30-22, and now Ames with a chance to get some momentum going with hopefully the last shot of the quarter, 10 seconds. Is it a Caroline Waite three-pointer or something, rather? Waite trying to find some separation, puts up a desperation three at the buzzer, and it's no good.
She was not far off. She was not far away from that.
Still nobody indefinitely winning this. Still nobody indefinitely going to win this game, but we'll have to see if Sioux City West can recover from being down to the little Cyclones so far. They definitely got some work to do, but they're not absolutely out of this game yet.
No, they aren't. And we saw them when they were down 4 points. They were able to, chop into that lead and bring it back to 1. So if they just are able to, string some consistency together, make a few shots, stop a few on the other end, do that for a little while, and cut into this lead, their chances will improve. And, that's going to be key for them, how they start this third quarter. That's going to be upcoming.
All right, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached halftime, and we'll be right back with the second half. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network, on YouTube, the postseason. All right, folks, before we get back into it, we'd like to remind you that AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network is brought to you by the following. OBS Studio, free and open source software for video recording and live streaming. Download and start streaming quickly and easily on Windows, Mac, or Linux. And by YouTube Live, bringing you live streams on YouTube.com since 2008. If you'd like to stay up to date on all things AHS Sports Network, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and push the notification bell to be notified the moment we upload or go live. Especially with the sometimes inconsistent starts that we have when we try to schedule things. We have some complaints about that sometimes, so please subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell, and that problem will be fixed because you'll know whenever we go live. Okay, and with that being said, we've got a game to call. 16 more minutes to decide who goes on to play Ankeny this Saturday and who is done for the season. Sioux City West is going to start off with the ball. Fast ball movement from the Wolverines, but it's not going to do anything. At least not yet. Ball goes out of bounds and into the hands of the Little Cyclones. Inbound pass from Bus to Waite. Here's Graw, shifting around the key. Finds White inside. Now back out to Bus. Near the center circle. On the drive. Stops. Goes back outside the arch. Shifts around the arch. And a 5-second violation will be called, and the ball will go to Sioux City West.
What was that 5-second It's not a lane violation because that's 3 seconds.
Yep.
All right.
Wagner with a pass to Junkie at the right wing. Back to Wagner at the left wing. Trying to find some open space. Now it's Junkie with a three-pointer, and it's no good, and Waite gets the rebound for Ames. It stops it just short of going out of bounds, and now a chance for the Little Cyclones once again to extend their lead. What a beautiful pass inside, but Waite unable to take advantage of it. Instead, it's Bus underneath. Back out to Graw. Right wing three is no good. Graw gets her own rebound and gets it inside to Tijan. She puts it up. No, her shot's deflected by Rising, and the ball is stolen back by Bus to Tijans in the paint. Now it's Waite with a teardrop, and she can't lay it in either. Bus puts it back up. No good, but the foul. 6:24 to go in the third. What a sequence of events.
Yeah. That's going to be the third foul against Wagner. She's in foul trouble now.
38.1% from the line for Bus. First one is good. Second one from the line is no good, and the rebound is almost taken by Cortez.
What?
Bus was trying to get it back and fouled Cortez in the process.
Where was the push off? I didn't see one. I don't agree with that, but okay.
Their call, not ours, even when it's not the right one. Wagner with a pass to Junkie in the corner. Wagner again inside, lays it in. 31-24, it's a 7-point game. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third, and now Bus at the center circle. Little Cyclones have to keep up as big of a lead as they can. They don't want this to come down to the wire, and Bus pretty much let go of the ball. And the ball went out of bounds and stays in the hands of Ames. I wasn't able to see exactly what happened. I know the ball went out of bounds, however. And it stays with Ames. That's a deep three from Waite, and she's not able to lay it in. And Wagner will take it the other way for Sioux City West. Finds Junkie, back to Wagner, top of the key. Drives inside, pass to Cortez, got it off the glass, and it's a 5-point game. Sioux City West is 5 points away from tying the game. A deflection. But the ball will go out of bounds, but still what a deflection, I believe, from Rising.
Oh, that was great from Rising, but just she had the ball in her hands and then it just slipped away. Unfortunate for her.
Oh, Waite trying to cross the ankles, and now Cortez well defending her. She has to get it to Bus. Reach in foul from Cortez. A little too much on the aggressive defense. Precaution and Moon in for the little Cyclones. 5:04 to go in the third. Timeout's going to be called by the little Cyclones. So Sioux City West has been so far responding with Ames pretty well, and they're not out of this game yet.
No, not by any means whatsoever. And no, they've never really gone away. Yes, they have been down by a lot, but they've been able to start chipping away at that. However, at this rate, it might not be quite enough. So they might need to tack on a couple baskets here without letting Ames respond, and they'll also need to make sure that they start shutting down Waite. She's got 17 points, leading all scorers so far. Overall, a lot of time left. Anything can happen from here on out.
5:04 to go in the third. Ames has the ball. It's an inbound to White. Gets it to Waite. Teardrop and the foul. Just the momentum shift that Ames needed with an and one opportunity for Waite, who is now 1 point away from a 20-point performance. You bet. 20 points for Caroline Waite to make up for just about 2/3 of Ames' scoring tonight. Get away from Moon, and Waite ended up with it. A fantastic steal, and now it's White. Stops and gets back outside the arch. Inside to Moon. Tejans puts it up inside. No good, but the foul. 34-26. Tejans will shoot 2 for the little Cyclones. The first one is up, and it's good. Tejans shoots 25% from the line. That is only 9 free throws that she's had this season, however. And here's a second one. No good, but White gets the rebound, but
Airballed it, I think. I hate to say it, but you can't do that.
4:38 to go in the third. Junkie. Inbound pass to Fletcher, right back to Junkie. 4:34 to go in the third. She brings it into the front court, and she has it defended by Waite. Here's Fletcher at the left wing. Got a foul called on White. A little bit of a push. That is 3 fouls for White, who is now in foul trouble, and Tejans will take her place. A 9-point deficit for Sioux City West to overcome. There's something that could potentially get them started. Fletcher will go to the line off the foul, which comes from precaution. That's her second. Addie Fletcher, the 5'6" sophomore guard, with her first one not able to go in. She shoots 63.6% from the line. Fletcher's going to make her second one. They needed that. They need really as many points as they can, because before they know it, time's going to be running out for them to try and get back in this game.
Yeah, time is not on their side if they're scoring points at this rate, and they'll need to get some shutdown defense here.
Moon with a quick pass to Waite. I'm not sure why Fletcher fell down, but there's a three-pointer from Waite to make it an 11-point game halfway through the third. Junkie into the front court. And you're going to have a charge foul on Junkie. Gives the ball right back to the little Cyclones, who has definitely got momentum on their side. Not very many fans at all for visiting for Sioux City West. It is a quite long drive as opposed to Ames, who's got quite an array of fans.
Yeah.
There's Tejians who can't lay it in. And you got a foul.
And a push off.
.333 to go in the third. That's lots of threes. Speaking of threes, there's number 33 with the ball. Graw inside to Tejians. Baseline jumper is no good. Fletcher gets the rebound and takes it the other way fast. Dishes it back out to Davis. Now a three-pointer from Fletcher, no good. Rebound taken by Fletcher. No, that is Davis. After the ball traveled that far, Sioux City West got it back, and a three-pointer from Rising bounces around and is no good, and Ames gets the ball. Wade almost took a contested three. Here's Precaution inside to Moon, and a travel again. It's unfortunate. Moon seems to just be traveling quite a bit. She has not put a single point on the board and has a foul. Junkie into the corner, it's Fletcher. Pass to Rising in a drive, and foul's going to be called, I believe.
What are they going to get?
They're going to get Tejians, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Junkie with the inbound to Davis. Inside to Junkie again. Back out to Fletcher. Bounce pass is stolen by Buss for the little Cyclones.
I don't know why you would pass it off there. You had the ball and you didn't have anybody going in the lane.
Waite wanted the foul on that drive and didn't get it. So instead it's Davis for Sioux City West with the ball. And Junkie's almost going to lose it instead. It's going to be held on to by Sioux City West. Rising tried putting it up. No good, but a foul is called. And they're going to get Tejians again.
Oh.
First one from Rising is good. A second one here would bring the lead away from double digits. She's not going to get it. Unfortunate for Sioux City West because at this point, every point counts.
Exactly. You know, they're not getting points at the rate that they need to right now, and they're not stopping Ames at the rate that they need to right now.
Waite can't lay it in from outside. And the ball is stolen back by Waite. She takes a left wing three, and she's got it! To redeem herself from the three-pointer she just missed earlier. And Ames is up by 13. 1.5 to go in the third. And oh, wow, a killer mistake from Junkie, who loses the ball. Now, if you're Ames, all you got to do is hold on to this lead, and you're going to be seeing yourself moving on.
Yeah. It would be nice to extend it a little more. No, Caroline's just balling out. She's got 26 points, 2 less than all of Sioux City West combined have. And make that as many as Sioux City West have.
Wait with another steal and the drive, and you bet it's going to go in. A 17-point lead for the Little Cyclones as Caroline Waite with a stellar 30-point performance. And Sioux City West is not going to have a good time trying to come back from this in the fourth quarter.
Wow. I have no words.
Caroline Waite has put this team on her back tonight.
Yeah.
Especially when they needed it, considering the loss of Ames.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, looking good for Ames right now. Granted, there's still 9 minutes of basketball left to be played. You would hope that the game would stay close, but at this rate, the lead looks like it might only get bigger from here.
Oh, and the ball was tipped away by Moon. She wasn't able to keep it in bounds, however. So an inbound to Wagner instead. A minute to go in the third. Fast ball movement around the arch from Sioux City West, and underneath, that is Bootman, who twice is unable to lay it in underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Ames, or go to Ames, rather. 46.2 seconds to go in the third. 45-28. Ames really could use a lead extension right here. Clutch shot from maybe Caroline Waite again.
Well,
speaking of which, I might just be a soothsayer, folks. .23 seconds to go in the third. 47-28. And there's a quick layup from Rising. 14 seconds to go in the third. 47-30. Here's Waite. Oh, trying to break the ankles of Cortez. 5 seconds to go. Waite looking for the last shot. Here's Graf.
Gotta put it up.
Gotta put it up, and no one got a shot off. Well, nevertheless, that's not gonna take away from the fantastic third quarter performance from Caroline Waite. 32 points for her so far tonight.
Wow.
We'll see how many more she can get. Sioux City West, with quite the mountain to climb in order to stay in this one. Before we take a break, I actually don't think we'll be taking a break. Right now, we'll be mentioning our sponsors, AHS Basketball, on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Is brought to you by the following. OBS Studio, free and open software source for video recording and live streaming. Download and start streaming quickly and easily on Windows, Mac, or Linux. And by YouTube Live, bringing you live streams on YouTube.com since 2008. If you'd like to stay up to date on all things AHS Sports Network, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and push the notification bell to be notified the moment we upload or go live. And then we're going to enter back into it instead of going to a break. Well, it's looking like if Ames just keeps up what they're doing right now, they're going to be the ones moving one step closer to Wells Fargo Arena.
Yeah, I mean, that third quarter was really what extended their lead. It was always close in the first half. Nobody was definitively in front or behind. But that third quarter was just something special, let me tell you. Not going to see many performances like that.
Here we go. Sioux City West needing something big in order to get back into this game. I think their best chance would be to just eliminate the threat of Waite. Because otherwise, I don't think you can get back into this game.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Also, you gotta, clean up on the sloppy turnovers.
Well, speaking of which.
Yeah,
speaking of which.
Yeah, about that. You might want to, prevent things from that from happening again.
$7:30 to go in the fourth. Bus on the drive. She can't lay it in. Puts it back up. No good. But a foul's called. They are going to get Rising on that one. That is her fourth and one more, and she's done. Same deal for Wagner. I didn't even realize that for Sioux City West.
Nope. 1-1 now. Or wait, is it 2 shots? It was 2 shots because it was a shooting foul. But if it wasn't a shooting foul, it would have been a 1-1. So basically, Ames in the bonus now.
38.1% from the line is what Buss shoots, and she's going to make her second one. A nearly 20-point lead for Ames right now. Sioux City West has got to start moving quickly in order to cut into that. Wow. Wagner took a hard fall, and now Waite is going to have her second foul of the night. It's a good thing it's only her second.
Yeah, good thing it's only her second. She's got she's got 32 points, more than Sioux City West as of right now.
Now in the corner, Wagner. Back out to, that was Davis, I believe.
Another hard fall for Wagner, I think.
.704 to go in the fourth, and it's 48-30. Buss with a pass to White. Back to Buss.
Bro, they're double teaming Caroline right now.
Well, that's a good idea, but Waite managed to escape the pressure a little bit.
They're just playing keep away right now, bruh.
I kind of like this strategy. And now you got a three-pointer from Buss. 21-30. 6.5 to go in the fourth. So much for double teaming Waite. They just got somebody else to score, and now it's Waite on the drive. Decides to float it from the baseline, and she's got it. 53-30, 6:10 to go in the fourth, a 34-point performance from Waite.
What was the school record for most points in a game?
I am not sure. Wagner makes a three-pointer.
It's gotta be, I think, 38 or 39.
Waite could
possibly break that. It was set this year, I know that.
Here's Waite with a three. No, but the foul.
3 shots.
Here, I believe we can search it up real quick.
I think it's
Let me go ahead and
39.
take a look.
And Wagner's done. That's her 5th personal foul, so she's fouled out.
Yep, I can check real quick. Give me just a second here.
And hold up. What's going on? I gotta wait for.
So Fletcher's in for Sioux City West. First one is good from the line from Waite. On the post that I thought would have that information, it rather just only has the fact that she broke the all-time school record.
Which team did she set that against?
In points in a career.
Oh, it's points in the career?
That's what she also broke the scoring record in a single game. I know that for a fact.
Yes.
I'm just trying to find out where that information is.
It happened earlier this season. I want to say it was against Mason City. Maybe?
Perhaps.
Because she balled out there.
It was against Mason City. I do remember that. So we can actually just, yeah, we can quickly go check.
Yeah. See who can find it first.
Here we go.
Found it?
Yep, it was Waite who scored 38 points that night, and
38.
just 3 more points extends the record even further. So Waite in a position where she could potentially break the record again.
Wow.
Break her own record. A three-pointer would do it. And there's 5:51 to go in the fourth, so plenty of time to do it. I personally believe she will.
If she breaks it, she's probably going to get taken out just because, you know, they'll say you've done your part and whatever. Hopefully she can break the record. Get up to 40 would be really cool. She'll have another free throw here before it's all said and done.
And Waite is still 3 points away off that miss from breaking that record, but we believe she will.
I think so. I don't see why she doesn't.
Oh, wow, what a deflection. Fletcher to Junkie. To Booman. Inside Cortez, now Fletcher at the right wing. 5:25 to go in the fourth. Inside to Junkie. Trying to get the ball, and a jump ball's called. Possession arrow keeps it with Sioux City West.
Possession, Sioux City West.
Fletcher with a three-pointer, no. Instead, it's Booman who puts it up, no good, and White's going to get called for a foul there.
Well, isn't that unfortunate? So that should put Sioux City West in the bonus now.
That's now 4 for White. Booman shooting from the line, and she is 43.8% from there. She brings it out of the 20s, and now it's an 18-point lead. Well, rather, actually,
It's
it's
down
an
to
exact 20-point lead. It was 22 before. Here's Waite. Fouled.
1-on-1.
A chance.
1-on-1 opportunity now, I believe. So she could theoretically tie the school record for most points scored in a game by an Ames High girls basketball player.
And it's good. 2 more of those. And she has broken her record again. First one is good.
Tied.
Caroline Wade has tied the record, her own record that she made this year of most points scored in a single game with 38 points.
Do you think if somebody gets the ball, well, if it wasn't off of a basket, that they would give it to Carolina and she would go and try and, you know,
hopefully
break
so.
the record? They're double teaming her again.
That's a very good idea. Sioux City West still trying to put up a fight, even though at this point, not much hope for them.
Yeah.
4:33 to go in the second, and the ball is stolen away by Junkie. It is stolen away by Junkie. Precaution takes the hit, and a travel's going to be called before the contact was made.
That's one way to get the ball back.
Kennedy White checks into the Ames lineup. Little change in the formation. Bus inbounds to Waite. Trying to break her record again.
Come on, break the record.
At the left wing. Bus. At the top of the key. Now near the center circle. She's almost going to lose the ball. Junkie with some aggressive defense. To White. Inside to Waite. Didn't take the shot for the record. To Graw. Bus. At the left wing. Now it's Waite again.
Ooh,
Waite.
Okay, we got around one.
For the record. No, it didn't make it. White with the redemption. Oh, man.
Oh, come on. This is just got to keep us hanging.
Well.
Come on.
She's almost there.
What just happened?
Timeout was taken by Sioux City West.
That's our last one.
Well, Wade is so close to that record. I would be shocked if they take her out because I would want to break the record.
Yeah, break the
personally.
record.
Break the record again. Your own record, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
exactly. That's basically one-upping yourself in a way. Even if it's a free throw. You got to break the record. You can't leave it at 38. And I would be so disappointed if she didn't break the record. She's had an incredible game.
Absolutely. And at this point, it's 3:33 to go in the fourth. Sioux City West has got probably about a minute to make a significant change to this deficit. Or it's probably going to be Ames moving on to play Ankeny this Saturday.
I would say the latter is probably what's going to end up happening. They're gonna keep Wade out there, so still a chance for her to break her record.
$3:33 to go in the fourth.
What's going on here?
There wasn't another timeout called, was there?
No.
What happened?
What's going on? What just happened?
I have no idea. They're giving the ball to Sioux City West.
What just happened?
I don't know what warranted
Was it
that.
a 5-second inbounding rule or whatever?
It didn't seem like 5 seconds.
That was a very, very odd sequence.
Fletcher still fighting so hard to try and get Sioux City West back in this game. And here's Waite.
Come on.
Waite.
Oh, she's trying to find that.
For the record, no, she didn't make it. Oh, gosh. Don't tell me she's not going to make it. Fletcher with a three, no good. Waite the rebound.
Well, she's got a chance to break her record at the free throw line, which would kind of be a lame way, but hey, record's a record.
It is what it is. Maybe she'll purposely miss them. I probably would do that in this situation though, because I don't want a free throw to be the way I break my own record. But apparently Caroline is fine with it, and Caroline Waite has broken her own record that she set this year at Mason City of most points scored in a single game. And that record's just going to keep getting bigger. 40 points. A 40-point performance from Caroline Waite. What great performance under great adversity, losing one of the main contributors of this team as looks like that is rising.
I thought Gra picked up that foul. Yeah.
Gra did pick up the foul, but it was Rising who got fouled.
Yeah. Well, it's a new record.
Yes. First one didn't make it. See about her second one.
Well, I'd say that Ames has a 99.9% chance to win right now.
I'd put it there too. Sioux City West will have to start fouling soon, but there's really not much hope for them as a foul's going to be called on Fletcher. But given her reaction, it didn't seem as if she meant to do that.
Here comes another chance. Well, she has a chance to extend that record right now from 40 to 41 and potentially 42. Oh, yes.
Waite's first one from the line is good.
41 rather. Probably won't get to 50, but hey, that's an impressive performance nonetheless.
Feel like it's going to be a long time before someone's able to break that record.
Yeah.
That was a too deep of a three from Junkie, and it backfired. Here's Wade trying to extend the record. Instead, she dishes to Buss. 2:19 to go in the fourth. Here's Graw. To Wade again. Center circle. Top of the key, it's Graw again. 2 minutes to go in the fourth. And she loses the ball. Cortez gets her hands on it, gets it to Junkie. She lays it in. 63 to 42, a minute 52 to go in the fourth. Still not very much hope for Sioux City West to get back into this game.
No. See, shoot.
And here's Graw. The pass to Buss, and the ball goes out of her hands. And it'll go to the Wolverines as a result. And the subs are going in. And that means the little Cyclones are at this point most definitely moving on. Let's see, for Ames, the substitutions are sophomore Eliza Loke, Akaya Mosley, a sophomore, number 42 for Ames, as well as number 5, Morgan Wall, number 23, Dakota Lewin. There's Morgan Wall with a three-pointer, no good. Mosley can't put it in, and the ball will go the other way as a result of the missed shot from Mosley. A pretty good fight from Sioux City West in the first half, but in the second half, they weren't able to do much. There's a little something right there, but it wasn't enough to stop this Ames team at the end of the day, who 46.5 seconds from now will be winning this game. And going in for the little Cyclones is Emma Evans, the freshman.
Wow. I mean, you just have to applaud that performance from Wade. 42 points. And I'll bet you it's not gonna, that record will not be broken anytime soon.
I wouldn't be able to predict so personally. Booman will go to the line. Off of a foul from Wall. First one is good. 63 to 47. The second one is not going to make it. Ames with a little bit of a chance to do something spectacular. Maybe work a little magic. Wall can't put it in for Ames. Junkie puts it up, and she's got it. And the foul.
And a foul?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Don't let this lead, like... I know there's only 25 seconds, but, like, this is... You gotta get a little close.
Yes.
You know?
It's a good thing Ames still has 3 of their timeouts, and Sioux City West has 0. Sammy Berg, number 10, the sophomore, checks in for Ames, as well as a freshman, number 34, Abby McGuire. There is Junkie. Puts it up and in, a 13-point game. Loki, Eliza Lucky with the foul, as she was fouled, rather. And she had to come a long distance in order to go get that ball. Go a long distance, rather.
Eliza Loki shooting for Ames.
And Loki shoots for the Little Cyclones. She's only had 2 points this entire season. Trying to get her third one, and she can't. Let's see her try to right here.
What happened here? Lane violation, I believe.
Perhaps so. She's not able to make either from the line. Those were her first 2 free throws ever of this season, and she wasn't able to make them, unfortunately. Inside, Sioux City West trying to still get the ball in the hoop.
It's like either team doesn't want this game to end yet.
They call a foul on Berg. That sends Boom into the line. First one is good. 63-51. Second one is going to be good as well. Loki with the ball to Berg, and with a three-pointer, no good, and that's it. Time is going to expire, and the Little Cyclones are moving on to the next round to play the Ankeny Hawks. 63-52, the final score after a stellar performance from star Caroline Waite, who will not have her basketball career done tonight.
Thank goodness.
You know, Sioux City West had a good fight in the first half, but in the second half they just couldn't get anything going. And this game was a lot more lopsided towards Ames' side than the score would portray.
Yeah. Yeah, they just put a bunch of their players that usually don't play in at the end, and that's kind of where Sioux City was able to get some points. But hey, a win's a win. You'll take it. And you know, big task against Ankeny. They're gonna need Ames, because Ankeny's a much more aggressive and much more of a shooting team from the outside of the arc. So they're gonna have to lock down on defense on. Is it Friday or Saturday that they're playing?
It is Saturday that they'll be playing.
Okay. So yeah, they got 3 days to. They got 2 days to rest and just start preparing themselves for Ankeny, because that's going to be a very tough match. And if they're able to win against Ankeny, they'll probably end up playing Waukee. Granted that Des Moines East has not won a game as of right now, and Waukee is going to be obviously the toughest opponent that they will have played all season if they make it there. So, you know, just rest, get ready. That's all they got to do.
Here is the bracket now with the Ames win. They'll move on to play against Ankeny, and as Ryan said, either Des Moines East or Waukee will be their opponent next Tuesday. It's looking to be more in the direction of the opponent being Waukee, and what a challenge that will be for the Little Cyclones if that is what ends up happening. Waukee last year was the state runner-up, losing in the championship game to the Johnston Dragons. And they did that without a single senior on their roster. So not even the starters, the important people,
they got
the main contributors on the team were seniors. Nobody was a senior. Everybody came back. Waukee has been the absolute Goliath of Class 5A Iowa high school girls basketball. And if Ames makes it as far as to have to play them, they got a challenge ahead of them.
Oh yeah, they have a mountainous, kind of an Everest-like challenge in a way, because Waukee's been so good over these last few years, and Ankeny has been good this year. They've been decent in the last few years as well. So obviously it could be a bit of an uphill battle, but with the way things showed tonight, I would say Ames has a better chance now to beat Ankeny, although the last time the two teams played, it wasn't really that close. But, anything can happen. We just have to wait and see. And we wish them good luck in their matchup against Ankeny, as always.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So for playoffs, for what girls basketball looks like for the rest of playoffs, the only possible way we, AHS Sports Network, would broadcast any more games for girls basketball playoffs is if Ames were to beat Ankeny and Des Moines East were to beat Waukee. And Ames would host the regional championship in that particular situation. And that's the only way we would broadcast any more playoffs for girls basketball. Other than that, there is no more AHS basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube for the girls. For the boys, however, we do have a few more. We have a regular season game Friday as well as a makeup on Saturday against Des Moines Roosevelt, which was supposed to happen Tuesday. And then next Friday, we'll also broadcast their semifinal, their sub-state semifinal game.
I got a bye in the first round, and I do not remember I think Centennial was in the other game, but I couldn't remember who they were playing. But I can find out here very quickly.
Centennial. Who Centennial plays?
Yeah.
They'll either have to go through Des Moines Lincoln or they'll have to go through Indianola.
Okay.
Or no, actually, those two teams will have, either one of those teams will have to go through them.
Okay.
Rather. But, nevertheless, boys state tournament will be great. But, keeping things on the girls topic, Ames moves on to play Ankeny this Saturday. Hopefully they can come out on top, and hopefully they can move to the state tournament with a win against either Des Moines East or Waukee next Tuesday, pending that they beat Ankeny this Saturday. Hopefully they do, and we'll see what we're able to broadcast. But that's going to do it for this broadcast. Thank you for tuning into this edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube, a special postseason edition. If we do not see you guys on AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube for the girls anymore, girls basketball fans, thank you for tuning in this year. We appreciate your support. We hope to see you next year for whatever AHS Sports Network looks like next year, because Ryan and I will not be returning. We are seniors who will be graduating, and AHS Sports Network is a student-run program. So, nevertheless, well, girls basketball fans, if this is the last time we are broadcasting to you, thanks for all the memories. It has been a fun time, and we hope that AHS Sports Network lives for a long time. We hope we can carry on the tradition to other people who are ready to get into the world of sports broadcasting. Well, that's enough chatter. That's enough chatter, Chalk. So now, we'll just end the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Girls basketball fans, thanks for all the support. We hope to see you in the future. I'm Carter White.
I'm Ryan Eggert.
The voices of your Ames High Little Cyclones, signing off.